Good day, everyone. My name is Melissa, and you are looking at Serenity in the Midst. I am here to help everyone in general today. Normally, I'm trying to build something where I'm helping more parents with at risk youth try to cope with their struggles and get help for their children. But today, I'm just going to talk in general to everybody. Basically, and let me look in the camera. I can see it up there. Basically, I'm going to discuss what we see back here. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Now, that has like been one of my sayings forever. I love that saying from the Bible. And every time I'm trying to go through something, I realize that I need the Lord, first of all, to be first and foremost in my life in order to be able to accomplish anything. So, one of the things I wanted to say is that, okay, this being right here, this is my kitchen. And I have this here because I put these cabinets up by myself, literally by myself through YouTube University. Okay. I went and found a site that showed me how to put a piece of wood and screw it in and keep it leveled. The funny thing about it is that I have family, I have people who could have helped, but everybody made it a point to not be available. And there's this little I remember when I was younger, I think it was the red hen or henny penny, or I don't know what it was. What I do know is that there was this thing where she kept asking everybody to help her bake this, to bake, and everybody kept making it a big point of why they couldn't be there to bake it. But when it was time to eat, everybody was available. And basically, that's how it is in my house. Like, no one lives here with me. My kids are out. I'm empty nester. Great, but the thing is, when it comes to doing anything to help me, no one's available. But when I'm having a Sunday meal, everyone is available. And so I learned that a lot of times it's just going to be me and God. And in the process of it being me and God, I'm talking about right down to the little things of a screw. You know how you drop a screw when you're trying to do something, and now all of a sudden the screw is dropped? And that's the screw. That's probably the last screw. That's the screw you need, or whatever. That's a piece you need. That's a pencil you need. That's this whole process in this kitchen was always something that I needed. And I'm like, oh gosh, I never even got it from a space, and the pencil was missing. Like, I didn't even move. Where was the pencil? So in all the process, I kept saying, Lord, I need your help. What did I do with the pencil? What did I do with the screw? How do I make this knob go in? How do I move this piece by myself? How do I put this cabinet up and keep it level so that it doesn't look messy and like I did it? Um, Although I did do it and it's a good job. But the point is, I wanted it to look pretty much like someone who knew what they were doing did this. And so God was there even through the little bit of things that really meant nothing to him. Does he care that I have a kitchen? No, he don't care that I have a kitchen. He's like, it's not a big need that your kitchen is going to be pretty for you. Your kitchen is just going to do what it needs to do. It's just cook your food, put your food in the refrigerator, have your have your sink to wash your dishes and make it clean. God doesn't care that I want to decorate and put things in a hutch and have a pretty cabinet and have a pretty countertop, and eventually so happy to have a dishwasher now because I got tired of the Sunday meals and it'll be in all on me. Um, he did That's not his focus, but his focus is to show me, I believe through this kitchen, is that he's there even for my desires, for the small parts of my life, for just finding a small screw, that to come to him for everything. So that's what I want to discuss really quickly, even though I took 4 minutes of talking about that. Um, in everything that you go through in your life, and I don't care how small it is, and I had this idea, and I think the Lord is really trying to grow me. I had this idea. It's like he don't have time for small things. He don't have time for little things in my life. Like, oh, you know what? It's a screw. God has so much more to be thinking about than my screw missing on the floor. But he wanted me to know that yes, he does have that type of time for everything in my life. So one of the things that I had learned is that he kept helping me find it the minute I asked, "Where's the pencil, God?" I would look, I would look, I would look. Then all of a sudden I say, "Lord, where's the pencil?" All of a sudden I find it. "Lord, what happened to the screw?" All of a sudden I find it because he wanted me to know just the smallest things in my life. Stop making it seem like it has to be something big in order to go to God. God is there for every little part of our life, every little screw that's in our life. Any little thing that you think is not important enough to go to God, that's important enough to go to God. Everything and everything. Trust the Lord. You know, one of the biggest things I've also been keeping in my mind, outside of this saying right here, is trust the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And that's just saying, like, even with something small in your life, just trust him. Believe that he's going to get you through it. Believe that he's going to want to know what that is and want to help you through it. Um, Probably I don't have a lot to say at this moment. That is something that when I was saying, I'm like, the Lord wants me to get started. He said, just get started, say something, put yourself out there with something. And then all of a sudden, when I went to turn the screen on, and I'm sorry if I'm about to tear, but when I went to go turn the screen on, and I saw this in back of it through the screen, and I said, that's what you want me to say to somebody. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I'm trying to tell you, as I said, I'm trying to do this, hopefully build an organization to help parents with at-risk youth find a healing in themselves and be able to keep going to find the help they need for their children. Because I've gone through it and I know what it feels like to feel alone and to feel scared, and then everybody's coming at you, or Dyfus is coming in your home and trying to tell you who you are, or you have the authorities who's bringing your child home or calling you because your child is in trouble, or you might have a situation where the school wants to fine you because your child is not coming to school, but she's running away or he's running away. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's really hard, and it's so funny. You never want to say that never you, because you never know when it can be you. So, this is really to help. I'm hoping that I'm saying and not rambling, because I probably am rambling and I probably do that a lot. But anyway, I just hope that my message to you is to let you know that I want to start making these videos pretty often and encouraging people who are going through something. In the midst of that something, I want you to find serenity. So that's why I call it serenity in the midst, because it's in the midst of whatever your struggle, your finances, in the midst of troubles, in the midst of sadness, in the midst of sorrow, whatever it is your storm is, in the midst of just putting cabinets up, and then you find a struggle with that. This is not even a storm, but it's in the midst of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this wasn't a storm. This was something I was looking forward to. Obviously, it wasn't easy, but I was looking forward to it. So I wasn't in a storm. I was in a want and a need in this situation, but I wasn't in a storm. So I want to just say, in the midst, I want to help encourage you. In the midst, I want you to find serenity. Love you. I'm hoping that it made sense for somebody what I was saying, and that I'm going to continue. And I'm probably going to start working on looking at this little dot here, because I guess that's looking at everybody and not looking down. But you know how you automatically look at your face. So anyway, love you all, and I pray for everyone. I really do. I pray for you. I don't even know you. I'm always praying for everybody to find their way through, and know that it's a through. It's a through. It's not a forever thing. Believe me, I can tell you stories, and I hope to one day be able to tell you these stories. All right. Love you. Bye bye.